Guys, bigger boys.
And today we're going to start the series on restoring this Farmall 340. There's actually a crack in the engine block we recently figured out, and so we're going to be restoring it fully and taking it to an auction. The first step to restoring this tractor is we have to take off all the tin work so we can get easy access to the engine, because the block is cracked over in there. And so we're going to replace the block on this 340. So now all the tin work is off, and we are just gonna we're gonna drain the radiator now, because when we got this tractor, actually, we believe that the guy forgot to put good antifreeze in it, even though he said he did, and it got too cold, and that's how the block cracked. So he kind of screwed us on that, but oh well. So I don't know if you guys can see it better over here, but you can see where it is leaking. Definitely, it's been leaking from here. So our guess is it's right on that front.
To get this radiator off, we'll be able to get in from the front and show you where the crack is actually at on the block. So, alright, draining the antifreeze right now because we want to try and save it. If it's bad enough, we'll just pitch it and use some new stuff. But we're going to take this radiator off, and then we can see where our real problem is. Alright, we got the radiator off. Can't necessarily see exactly where it's leaking from right now. So we're going to try and move some more stuff out of the way and try and see it.
Alright, so right now we're taking off the steering shaft because you have to. And hopefully we're strong enough, we should be able to manhandle that, because it'll move as soon as we unhook it. But we got this under some blocks.
It's going to take forever.
Other way, right there. All right, now turn it up.
Here, we're taking the front bolster. This is what we're taking off. And then we got everything on blocks over here, so shouldn't fall down. Alright, that's off now. It's a bare front engine right there. That right there, guys.
Sludge.
Straight sludge.
Sludge and metal filings. I don't know if I want to yet or not. I don't want to get that crank exposed. You know, to get,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't want that oil pan to get smashed.
I don't know how well you can see, but in the light there's a metallic shine to this. There's a lot of metal in the oil, so hopefully the crank and stuff isn't destroyed. Get a video of that.
It's got chunks in the sump there.
Oh, that is horrible.
That is just packed full of sludge and bearing material. There's all kinds of bearing material on it. You can't see it, but it's grooved into the crank too. You can't see it good. You can see on there. See the 10? Yep, right there.
You can see
the 10. That means it's been ground 10 thousandths. If it was a standard where it's never been touched, it would be usually an STD stamped in it. It's typically what it is. So it's been ground 10 thousandths. You can typically go up to 30 thousandths, but with it being ground into ground into the crank, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we're not probably gonna want to do that.
Guys, so Nathan just took where's it at? He took this hose off of this, so now we can take the block out. After we have to disconnect these though, but then we can. Is that
Is that hair?
No.
That is disgusting.
Whatever it is, it burns.
little more.
All right.
A little more. Keep going. Whoa.
Does this gas line need to come up? Yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
Taking off the fuel line right here that goes from the sediment bowl to the carb. So then we can pull this engine off.
That's good. These three 15/16 head bolts, 3 on each side. Then you got 2 3/4 inch head bolts on the back that go into the block.
Okay.
It's sitting on the dowel.
Want me to pry out?
Pry out a little bit. Just be careful in case it. His name is Ming. See, those are the dowel. Okay. Hold on to this.
There you go.
Okay, give me the crowbar.
You want me to jack that?
Yep, let it ground up. Alright, cool.
I have to let it down.
So hold on. Right there. Someone will get me another chain. Bart, jack that up.
Where do you need me, Carl?
Well, right there. Alright, grab hold of this arm and we're gonna pull it, push this whole thing out. You're gonna have to go back with a little bit, you're gonna back up over this chunk of wood. You're gonna have to grab hold of the jack. Right. Push that. Pull it, I mean, pull it towards you. There you go, right there. Right there.
Don't we have? Oh, that's not big.
Alright, now we need to start pushing the jack this way. Nice and easy. Now we're gonna pull the jack straight, or the whole thing's gonna go straight back. Okay? There you go. There you go. A little more. Alright, right there. That's good.
Right. All right.
It's off now.
There's the engine hanging there on the cherry picker, guys. Set these blocks on the ground and get the engine on the floor. So we're taking the flywheel and clutch off so that the engine can sit flat on the floor.
Alright, that works too.
Nothing left of that clutch.
Not a lot. See how it's worn?
Yep. Alright guys, so this is the tractor after it's been all apart. And there's the engine. The reason we pulled it is there's a crack in the block, and we're probably going to try to get a reman engine for this. We're going to need a new clutch, and we're probably going to grind that flywheel or get a new one. And it's just in pieces right now, so this will be how we end off the night. We'll continue this video or the series as we do more work to this tractor.
That's bad.
Decent chunk right there.
Of metal?
Mm-hmm.